This episode is sponsored by LadyFootlocker.com. You have a lot going on. Work, school, friends, kids, cocktail parties. Go prepared and look good while you're doing it. Head to everydaytriggers.tv/lady to save 10% off orders $50 or more at LadyFootlocker.com. Welcome to Common Man Cocktails. I'm your host, Derek Schomer. Today we're going to create the sexual chocolate. This recipe was submitted by J. Reggie or J.D. Reggie. I don't know.
You do that every time.
It's
a recipe.
You gotta give me more to work with here. The sexual chocolate recipe hasn't been done as far as we know. It sounds familiar. She thought it sounded familiar. I thought it sounded familiar. We couldn't find it in any of the archives. So if it sounds...
I did a search for it, and nothing came back.
If
but
you
your
could find
search
it.
could be sucky.
It is pretty bad. So if you could find it, let me know. Otherwise, this is a brand new recipe. But I think it's new because it just doesn't... Ingredients just sound like I haven't had them. Or this version. This recipe has 1 ounce of Irish cream, 1 ounce of coffee liqueur, 1 ounce of creme de cacao, half ounce of Chambord or your raspberry liqueur of choice, a dash of milk, and a little bit of soda water. So I've got my soda water here.
That's weird.
Soda water part?
Yeah.
Yeah, I know. I'm sticking with it. This recipe was found on an iPhone app, or he said his phone app. And this is a recipe he submitted because he doesn't have all these. So he wanted to make it, but he can't. So
he's making it virtually.
So we're making it so that we can tell you if it's going to be any good. Then you can go out and buy the ingredients. However, we finally have Cool Swan in the house. I found it at the liquor store. I bought 2 bottles because this is the best cream liqueur in the world, and I wanted it. And everybody at the liquor store was like, hey, that's a new product. Let me know if it's good. I'm like, I could tell you it's good. I've had it before it came out. So that's cool. We've got
before
in our
it came out
Chambord.
here. Before it came out here, it was out other places.
No. When we had it, it wasn't out anywhere. New Orleans was getting it. They had, like, 2 weeks after we had it. They were still in boxes. They were still unpacking.
Yeah, maybe.
So, but we were the first. Well, we were the first before any retail had it. Whatever.
Us and everybody else at that tasting.
Us and everybody else that was at the tasting that we went to in Louisiana. So, let's measure this. Do our ounce of coffee liqueur. And I picked this because it's tasty. It's a little sweet.
Maple syrup.
Maple syrupy. That's a word.
Put it on your pancakes.
I would totally put this on my pancakes. And then, if I run out of this...
You're getting pretty low there.
It's okay. Back up. And so, we're probably not going to need that because we only have a half ounce. So, it won't be too bad. And stick that back here. Boom, boom, boom. We'll do that Cool Swan next.
Why do you have 2 bottles open? That's the question.
I could tell you exactly why. Do you see all the bottles behind me?
Yeah.
It's very often I lose them. And I thought it was gone. And so I opened the new one. And then while looking for the new one, I found the old one. And then now I have 2.
Oh.
Does that answer all of the possible combinations of issues? Or
Completely.
the only other option would be I'm super lazy, and that's just what happened. But in this case, that's not the case. It was looking a little iffy for a second there, but I think we're okay. Do a dash of milk. The soda will be on the top. So I don't really understand why, but it's got soda. Whoa! Ice that up. Shake it. This week we have a lot of milk-based recipes, I think, or cream, Irish cream, that type of thing. Kind of tasty stuff.
So all the pictures are going to be brown.
There's a chance that this week's cocktails will not look very fancy, and it's all going to be about the taste. There is one cocktail that's going to be cream based that also I think tops with lemon or lime. So
that can't be good.
All lowball.
I thought I saw Midori in one of them.
You're right. There is a Midori drink.
So we'll have one green one in the midst of our brown.
Yeah. It'll be the shining light in our chaos. This looks like chocolate milk.
That's what they all seem to look like. Wait, you gotta do your dash. That looks more like coffee, not chocolate milk.
So there you go. It looks like coffee. It looks like those espresso machine espressos.
Starbucks, yeah.
No. I was thinking the espresso machine. Where you push the button, all the espresso comes shooting out at you.
Yeah.
Well, not at you. But like in the glass.
Okay. Tastes like soda water.
No, actually, it does not. But it has that springy carbonated action going on. It doesn't bring anything negative to the drink. I'm gonna do that again. There's a lot of flavor here. There was a little burn in the finish. Chocolatey. Chocolate raspberry, like if you melted it, like one of those hidden candies that you get in the Heart Box, and sometimes you bite them and they got weird fruits in them. Usually raspberry or caramel or something.
Sometimes nastiness.
Sometimes like big old peanuts and
I don't
walnuts.
mind that, but
Yeah, this is not like that. This is tasty. It's got some raspberry, hints of raspberry.
thanks for taking us down that road.
No.
Now that you remember those, nothing like
Nothing like the bad ones.
Oh, okay.
It tastes like that raspberry chocolate, like a white. If you imagine a white chocolate covered raspberry, there's gonna be something like that. That tastes really.
Yeah, but that Cool Swan's a little more chocolatey than most Irish creams too.
Yeah, because there's no. Well, you got the creme de cocoa, so you're gonna get the chocolate in there. But that's another reason I wanted to use that, because it's got that white chocolate element to it. And with the chocolate and the crazy coffee liqueur, you get a little bit of coffee, but not as much.
So really, the person wanted to know what it tastes like, and here you go, use all these weird ass ingredients that
are awesome.
Granted, they're awesome, but if he were to buy those ingredients, he'd probably go for Bailey's, Kahlua.
You could. I think you're going to get the same thing. You might get maybe a little more coffee undertone than maybe the chocolate. Like mine is a little balanced towards that chocolate raspberry instead of chocolate coffee raspberry. You still get a finish. You kind of almost taste like you had a flavored coffee, like a light flavored coffee with very little acidity. They exist. Maybe a watered down coffee or
Like
something.
The coconut one. I had that this morning.
The coconut coffee? They have that there today?
They had it today, yeah.
Anyway, that's besides the point. The soda water doesn't distract from anything. It leaves a little tingy carbonated appeal, which is actually kind of nice with the heavy creams and everything. It lightens it up a little bit, makes it a little more, I want to say refreshing or light or jumpy or tasty, springy, good. Also wanted to give mad props to Bob and Ellie, who sent me this shirt. They said it reminded them of the show, probably because of the awesome. You can see that there.
Mm-hmm.
Plus, it's just cool. I like to wear new cool shirts that say awesome on them. Just saying. Anyway.
Thanks for encouraging them, Bob and Ellie.
EverydayDrinkers.tv. We're teaching you how to drink.